It's 11:11, and I know that we're all getting our downloads. Went to see Grandfather Martin on last Sunday, so 3 days ago. Amazing. We've been in Mercury retrograde, and so the 2 times that we tried to go up were halted. And those who were going to make up the group, could have been 8 people, but it came down to just 3. And of those 3, one has been working with the Hopi for 30 years, Sakina Blue Star, has been taking people up for their activations with Prophecy Rock for quite a long time, and working with Grandfather Martin, so close to the family that she's even taken to Hawaii a couple of times, visited the Lemurian Gate there. So I'm divinely guided to bring up a sister from the Essene order, who magically popped into my life over just before 11/11, and was told 16 years ago by an elder that she would be bringing a prayer and ceremony to a Hopi elder who is keeping the old ways, and she had forgotten all about this, visited Sedona, and just put it in the back of her head, and then was activated last year. Has since moved to Sedona, in an amazing story, and so we went up. While there, thinking that because we got a late start, that we wouldn't have enough time to see Prophecy Rock, it was a huge storm 2 days before, and expecting to be 3-day storm, and it was paused, believe it or not, because on the way home at 8 o'clock it started up again. And so we made it up, and even had the time to download Prophecy Rock another time spell, and much of the sacred geometry that is on that rock, and the rock's stones, Hopi stones that Grandfather Martin keeps, were shared with us. He even told us about the beauty of Prophecy Rock being an activation that he called, in his words, a radio. And so there are beautiful sacred geometry on the stones, all of them. And the beauty about this time spell that we were up, it was as if time stopped completely. And being a matriarch society, to be able to spend some time with the grandmother there as well afterwards, and I'll keep her name a secret, and the mysteries that are unfolding for the entire planet being shared with us, was magical in its own right. But 3 hours from nowhere and up on the Hopi Res, coming back, we were blessed with being escorted by a ship, and amazing light coming from clouds that were completely to the west of us, covering and bringing in the storm, and above us nothing but stars. And this light came out of a sideway projection. I cannot explain it, because it looked as if it was going up and down vertically, looking above, there was nothing but stars. And looking to the side of us, it was as if it was coming from a fog. And we both felt as if we had gone through, as we were leaving, plasmic, because the air actually sort of crystallized in front of us as if it was a fog, and then the energy that we felt went through us like we were going through the door, a plasmic door. That's all I can say. We felt it in every part of our being. We all looked at each other, and just, it was as if we were speechless, and the energy in our body was just buzzing like the hair standing on us, on top of our heads. So that was magical. And the day after, or that night, getting home, in dream time, we all received codes of light language, is what I can call it, because they were syllables and sounds much like the Vedic Gayatri, but completely geometric in tones. And we called each other the next day, and then got together, and for the last 2 nights it's been amazing downloads, times speeding up, and cellular activations, and coming up for 12/12. I've heard from Chief Golden Light Eagle, who will be in town, that a huge another tick on the clock coming up. So I have been guided, waking up at 4 in the morning to meditate. And if any of you have seen Thrive, and especially if you haven't, please look it up. And the way the movie ends is a reminder to all who are awakened to meditate, to stay tuned, and we are doing it. Know that we are raising the vibration right now is all that matters, and we're bringing it. We are anchoring in the new consciousness for the planet. Cellular activations, and the Xcelleration is letting go of old programming and staying clear for more to come. So I'm giving you all my own personal experience, but knowing that you're going through your own, and I honor so much of what we're doing. I have one more thing to share with you, in the sense of what sort of captures the mathematical order, divine order, and the inspiration of harmonic time codes. Just looking at some of these will help you to activate everything's consciousness. We have it all in us. We are all light beings. Those who are awakened are the ones who know and are encoded at this time to raise the vibration for the planet. That is actually called the Radio Mathematical Order of Harmonics, held by the I Ching, the Mayan, and of course some of the Vedic. If you transpose what the yantra is, and the yantra being the crystallization of the field when activated by sound. And I highly encourage you to look up the Tibetan Lambdoma, because that is the essence of this construct for the time spell that we are in right now for the planet, and Gaia is shifting. In studying these frequencies and the bandwidths, you activate within you, and the same for meditation. It's DNA activation time, and the vibrational harmonics of consciousness resonating now in our own field, in the way that we will use these codons to raise the vibration in the realms of which we are working with. Some of you are very much in the matrix, and I honor that. But unplug as much as you can to stay tuned, and much love and aloha to you all for working on the flip side and bringing it here for the planet. Aloha to you all, and namaste. Till next time.